究竟去巴西旅行係咪真係咁危險？如果一個女仔自己去，又會點樣？去巴西一直係我其中一個夢想。每個人一聽到我話會去巴西，醫生呢就嚇我會俾蚊針死，其他人呢就話我一定會俾人打劫。其實大家只要好好 research， 小心規劃行程，都可以將自己嘅夢想化為現實。喺2024年10月14號，我買咗呢張機票，一個人踏上咗呢個充滿未知數嘅旅程。今次我嘅旅伴幾好用喎。我就出發去巴西啦。咁首先呢，我會喺杜拜嗰度轉機嘅。今次真係可以夜遊杜拜啦。這女孩極勇敢，當我一個夜遊杜拜如何過？咁我首先會搭9個鐘多少少啦。咁我都係未試過搭呢個 airline，咁我都好期待究竟佢哋個飛機餐好唔好食嘅呢？哇，好好笑啊！因為咧，我啱啱諗住擺翻個 Insta360嘅自拍棍落個行李篋啦，我驚一陣過唔到。跟住咧，咁我好努力咁塞緊嘅時候，突然間有個男人過嚟問我 Are you OK？ 跟住就即係諗住幫我啦。跟住佢應該誤會咗我係外國人，證明咗我今日呢個新髮式偽裝外國人成功。今次係我第一次搭 Emirates， 我覺得啲服務都幾好啦，同埋個位都幾舒服，同埋呢，佢係有勁多飛機餐嘅，每隔幾個鐘呢，佢就會俾嘢你食噶啦。咁喺呢9個鐘入邊呢，首先就有一個小食啦，咁我就叫咗個叉燒牛肉卷嘅，咁味道都唔錯啦。佢同埋都有另外有塊曲奇俾我哋食嘅。過多幾個鐘呢就有早餐食啦，咁我就揀咗個豆豉雞麵，咁飲咗杯咖啡。話咁快呢，食完2餐飛機餐呢，就見到杜拜嘅夜景啦，咁就終於到咗杜拜機場轉機啦。其實見到啲手信都幾吸引啊，不過要忍住手先，冇理由拎住啲手信去巴西噶嘛。哇！依家呢就係杜拜嘅朝頭早6點幾啊，咁後邊就係而家杜拜嘅日出啦。咁我而家就轉緊機啦。終於揾到杯咖啡，哇！佢要行到好遠先可以買到杯咖啡。我想講呢， 同埋杜拜咧轉機都幾嚴密喎，因為咧佢除咗即係基本即係要拎電腦出嚟啦、除外套啦，佢連我對涼鞋都唔放過啊！我對涼鞋都要除啊，所以同埋佢哋都幾惡啊、幾急咁樣啦，所以好大壓力啊！嗰個 connection 個安檢，同埋咧佢有幾個connection 嘅檢查行李嘅位置。我 miss 咗第一個輔助咧，行去第二個係極遠嘅，所以而家咧好攰啊，我行咗好遠，跟住然後啱啱又行咗好遠去揾杯咖啡，係正啊！而家係朝頭早日出啱啱，我啱啱咧已經食咗2個飛機餐啦，嚟緊應該仲要食多2個。飛完9個幾鐘，仲有14個鐘，一切都會係值得嘅。雖然都真係有啲攰，啱啱都唔係好瞓到。真係咯，而家真係搭緊去巴西啦。Finally 係真係去緊巴西啦！而家再搭多14個鐘就 OK 啦。而家開始有 feel 啦。跟住呢，就再搭飛機喺杜拜飛去里約熱內盧。因為呢程機比較長，所以起飛之前呢，空姐都有派啲耳塞啊、牙膏、牙刷俾我哋嘅。依然有好豐富嘅飛機餐，跟住我計下，咁我咪真係一日食咗5餐飛機餐。仲有8個幾鐘先到，人生第一次咁想等排隊去廁所，因為坐咁耐飛機其實真係好辛苦，個個都企喺度舒展，即係伸展下。終於到咗啦，但係呢，喺入境嘅時候好奇怪，無啦啦啲人停晒喺度唱歌起哄喎。咧唔知點解咧，出咗境之後會無啦啦嚟到呢個百貨公司咁嘅樣嘅，咁我就見到其中一個得獎嘅球員啦，咁我都即刻捕獲佢，同佢影張合照。咁搞笑嘅，點解會無啦啦進入咗呢個購物嘅區域嘅？ 其實當時呢，我就唔知佢係邊個嚟嘅，不過決定影咗先算。大家好快就喺 IG 幫我揾到佢係邊個嚟㗎啦。之後喺巴西嘅街頭呢，都有大型嘅慶祝活動啊！佢哋真係好開心，佢哋贏到呢個杯啊！終於到咗 Rio 啦，我嘅旅程正式開始啦。跟住啱啱咧過緊關嘅時候咧，過緊 immigration 嘅時候，唔知點解啲人喺度唱歌喎。原來係有隊足球隊咧凱旋回歸，攞咗金牌定唔知咩。跟住咧，但係巴西去呢個機場好得意啊！唔知點解咧過完 immigration 之後咧，就唔知點解會經過一個免稅嘅地方啦。跟住我出到嚟之後買多咗張 SIM 卡，以防萬一。咁呢度嘅人都好好人啦，雖然佢哋唔識講英文，但係都好 nice， 好好人嘅。終於 check in 咗 Airbnb 啦，好攰啊！啱啱我同個 secure 雞同鴨講，但係佢哋好 nice 咯，跟住個 secure 揾咗個識講英文嘅人嚟協助我，咁我就終於成功咁入到嚟啦。因為我對緊個 building 個樣咧，硬係覺得好似點解好似有啲唔同嘅，就開始進入咗呢個雞同鴨講嘅階段啊！但係呢個就係旅行嘅樂趣，但係佢好 nice 嘅。咁跟住呢，因為佢呢間 Airbnb 好搞笑啦，佢就係擺咗一條鎖匙喺一個箱仔入邊啦。咁跟住我就問佢吓，咁大廈佢又冇俾密碼我喎。原來佢話總之呢個看更呢24小時都會喺度嘅。咁總之呢個看更見到你呢就會開門俾你㗎啦。跟住我話吓，咁萬一佢去咗廁所呢？佢話佢唔會㗎，佢一定會喺度㗎。跟住我話吓，真係嘅。咁我覺得佢呢一間 Airbnb 係好有屋企嘅感覺。但係而家太夜啦，聽朝再拍片俾大家睇。我覺得終於嚟到一個自己想嚟好耐嘅地方，覺得好難以置信。但係暫時我覺得個感覺都幾好嘅，我覺得啲人都好 nice 啦。跟住同埋見到啲人喺海邊跑步，喺度散步傾偈，同埋佢哋係會一聽到音樂就會跟住啲音樂唱啊、hyper 啊、好熱情啊。咁暫時我都係幾中意嘅。我而家咧就啱啱瞓醒咗第一覺，所以咧就啱啱乜嘢都未執，所以都係一片混亂。俾大家睇下而家出邊窗外邊嘅情況。跟住咧，我啱啱咧同呢個熱水爐咧搏鬥咗好耐，因為咧我問佢啦，沖涼房咧係正正常常嘅，但係我又諗緊應該係點樣較熱水嘅咧，佢冇顯示喎。咁我就問個 Airbnb 嘅人啦，咁佢就話只要你開咗佢一下咧，佢就會 trigger 到呢個 heater，咁你就唔好再喐佢啦。我就永遠咧都只係淨係熱到1秒，就係應該係我開咗 trigger 咗一下之後咧，我就擰咗或者擰右，咁就令到個熱咧冇咗。跟住個風筒啦，勁嘈，同埋個頭勁搞笑，但係佢應承咗聽日去幫我買嗰個風筒，都係同一棟樓，咁佢就嚟幫我 fix 咗呢啲嘅問題啦。咁咧佢就教咗我點樣用呢個啦，咁同埋咧佢咧亦都話聽日會買個新嘅風筒俾我擺喺我門口嘅。起身決定落去飲杯咖啡先，見呢間 cafe 只係6分鐘嘅路程，所以我決定行過去。 因為最好唔好喺條街度睇手機啦。如果要 Google Map 嘅話呢，就喺閘內睇好 Google Map 先開始起行。喺 Airbnb 附近呢，都有一間精品咖啡店，咁我就嗌咗杯手沖咖啡啦，同埋叫咗個芝士包嘅，咁樣都只係港幣30幾蚊啫，所以其實巴西嘅物價呢都係偏低嘅。而家呢度嘅氣溫呢係成31度，但係呢，我覺得我都好想坐 outdoor， 因為 outdoor 呢有多啲呢個巴西嘅感覺。咁樣啦，咁其實佢就冇大廈密碼嘅，只要你咧望住個監測器咧，或者同 secure 講咧，佢係靠人樣去認放你入嚟嘅，咁所以都幾特別啊！我覺得呢個做法。買咗水啦，買咗罐蘇打水，試下佢。同埋真係好熱啊，所以買咗呢支，同埋我嘅尼馬嘅拖鞋，同埋忍唔住買多咗支防曬。今日咧就係我喺 Rio 嘅第一日啦，咁天氣好好啊，咁我起身咧就咁去咗飲咗杯咖啡啦，然後就去買咗啲水啦、日用品啦，同埋買多咗支面嘅防曬。咁我第一日就冇乜太大特別嘅行程嘅，我就約咗一個攝影師，咁喺最出名嘅沙灘去影一輯相啦，咁跟住就夜晚咧就會去食一間巴西嘅烤肉啊，咁因為呢個巴西烤肉我覺得係必食嘅，咁所以我想趁咧我仲好肚餓有胃口嘅時候咧，我就食最 signature 嘅巴西嘅嘢食。咁我而家咧就約咗 Airbnb 嘅攝影師啦，喺影相嘅地方等，咁希望可以影到靚相啦。今日天氣好好。咁喺我出門口之前呢，都為大家介紹下我今次巴西之旅住嘅第一間 Airbnb 啦。咁今次我會去3個城市啦，咁我都會住 Airbnb 酒店同埋度假屋嘅。咁我希望感受到3個城市唔同嘅面貌。咁最主要呢，我一定會以安全行先，咁我就揀一個安全嘅區域啦。咁呢一間 Airbnb 呢，大概係700蚊一晚嘅，咁我覺得佢都係幾乾淨同埋幾舒服，係我中意 minimal 嘅設計。呢間 Airbnb 咧就喺 Ipanema， 即係 Rio 其中一個最出名嘅海灘附近啦，咁所以交通都好方便嘅，而且附近亦都有好多唔同嘅 cafe 同埋餐廳。咁我亦都會特登揀呢度，係因為呢度好有家嘅感覺，咁我就可以喺旅程嘅開端感受到滿滿嘅安全感啦。佢呢度門好搞笑啊！佢係喺入邊要咁樣鎖㗎，咁個屋主幫我訂嘅風筒就到咗啦。終於有風筒用啦！佢呢度個風筒，起碼係正常嘅插頭啦，今次。咁我今日影相嘅地方就係 Ipanema 沙灘啦，咁亦都係巴西 Rio 嘅其中一個最出名嘅沙灘嚟嘅。佢就因為呢一首歌呢，所以更加出名。咁喺度影咗一輯幾靚嘅相，大家覺得靚唔靚呢？係我中意嘅 minimal style 啊！ Uber 係咪安全啦。咁佢就叫我記得揀一啲唔好揀最平嗰隻，揀翻一啲 premium 啲嘅 Uber，即係Comfort Uber 啦，或者Black Uber 啦，咁樣就會好啲咯。咁大家去旅行咧都可以安全啦。咁我而家咧就係啱啱影完相啦。而家出邊呢度咧就係巴西好出名嘅海灘。其實我覺得暫時喺度俾我嘅感覺都係好 relax， 好開心啦。咁呢，我就揀咗 The Full Experience 啦，咁啊大概港幣300蚊一個人左右啦。咁去 Salad Bar 咧就可以任夾嘅，咁佢就會有專人去你隔離切啲烤肉俾你食噶啦。咁我今次都有小心咁去選擇餐廳嘅，因為我自己嘅腸胃唔係咁好啦，所以我都會盡量去揀翻啲大型少少嘅餐廳食嘅。Spicy, please.
Spicy, spicy block sausage.
Middle spicy. What is this? Sausage?
Sausage.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. 咁咧，我而家咧就嚟到一間比較Thank you so much. Thank you. 咁咧，我而家咧就嚟到一間即係比較高級少少嘅巴西嘅燒肉啦。咁其實傳統一個巴西嘅烤肉，佢就係會係唔同嘅肉啦，佢就會去你張台嗰度切嘅。咁所以我覺得我第一餐咧，我係會想食呢一樣嘢咯。咁佢 Salad Bar 咧就係可以自己拎啦。咁跟住咧，佢就會有專人咧去你身邊嗰度去切嗰個烤肉嘅。咁我覺得係好signature。咁我嗌咗一杯 pineapple 嘅嘢飲。Thank you. Yeah, thank you. This one? Thank you so much. 我試一試先。同埋咧，佢哋好好人啊！我問佢哋可唔可以俾個窗口位我，跟住佢哋都 OK。係好煙韌嘅肉質，係咪真係韌咧？係啊，係有少少韌嘅，但係我覺得都幾有呢個 feel 啊！其實喺出邊而家個風景係好靚。
Welcome to Fortran. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. What is this?
This is beef ribs. This is beef ham.
Beef heart? Ham.
Beef ribs. Ham. Would you try?
Little bit. 哇！佢呢個係牛肋骨啊，有。Thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. 哇！再試下呢一個牛肋骨，好癲喎！喺呢度。同埋佢哋好多都識講英文啦，同埋好有禮貌咯。佢哋個腸好好食喎，我覺得幾好食啊！係腸啊，唔怪之啲人話巴西腸係最出名。佢仲有薯條咯。
Excuse me. This is lamb. What would you like to try?
OK. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
No, please. Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Thank you. Enough. Thank you.
Sufficient. This is spice, no spice. This is
What is this?
the musida. It is pork blood. Pork with blood.
This one? Thank you. 就會係唔同嘅部位啦，都會去行嚟佢哋張台嗰度問你想唔想試嘅。咁我覺得佢哋呢度都好有禮貌啦，跟住同埋佢哋係直情係你見你坐低係會即刻幫你拉凳嘅，係好有服務嘅。咁所以我覺得佢係大概係200幾300蚊左右人均消費啦。咁我覺得係好值得一試嘅。咁同埋我哋揀咗呢一個分店咧，仲係可以有對住呢一個靚景去食。咁我想講咧，我食咗最好食嘅係呢一條腸，係極好食啊！呢條腸。佢話呢個係芝士，究竟係咩嚟嘅咧？原來我啱啱食嗰嚿係雞心嚟嘅，估唔到除咗牛之外，同豬之外，連雞心都有。Thank you。呢度嘅環境亦都好靚啦，咁亦都可以望住呢個無敵嘅夜景海景咁樣食烤肉，咁亦都見到隔離台咧喺度慶祝緊生日嘅，咁我嗌咗2杯特飲啦，咁都係埋單都係400零蚊啫，所以其實都幾抵食㗎。今日咧就係我喺 Rio 嘅exactly 嚟講係第3日啦。咁第1日我就係啱啱落機啦，跟住第2日就去咗影相啦，同埋食咗烤肉嘅。咁今日第3日咧，我就 join 咗一個喺 Airbnb 嗰度 book 嘅一個 experience。佢咧就係話用1日嘅時間去帶你去認識你喺 Rio 一定要去嘅地方。咁佢係即係類似一個400幾蚊嘅一個團啦。咁佢就會有個 van 仔去車你去唔同嘅地方嘅。咁我都好期待嘅，因為即係我其實有唔中意報團嘅人嚟嘅，但係咧我覺得其實都係幾好，可以俾我喺頭嗰幾日去好快咁睇一次每一個景點，因為我自己本身係唔中意去景點嘅人嚟嘅。如果唔參加咧，可能我會唔去景點，即係可能就咁去 cafe 坐下。咁所以咧，我就諗住參加呢個團啦。咁可能會走馬看花嘅，咁我諗佢每一個景點可能會留30分鐘啦。咁我諗住如果係真係有興趣，覺得好靚，想再深度了解嘅景點呢，咁我就會即係之後嗰幾日自己再去多次。咁我而家就約咗佢哋8點3呢，就去集合啦。咁而家就係7點9啊。好啦，我要去準備啦。今日天氣就有少少陰天嘅，但係都 OK。咁我喺度嘅裝束啦，主要都係着啲 裙為主啦，加一件白色恤衫嘅。我都想盡量着得似當地人多啲，不過有啲難度，佢哋全部着 bikini， 好 sexy。
Luciano, we're starting our tour. It's not allowed to eat inside of the van, drinking only water. And the most important thing, we will be visiting lots of tourist attractions today. In each one of them, I'll set up a meeting place and the time for us to meet. And it's really important to respect this time. Okay, I'll be all the time with you guys. Whatever you need from me. Escalera Celarón. After lunch, we'll visit Parque Lage. And in the end of the tour, you have the option to be dropped at Sugarloaf or back to your hotel. Bueno, nosotros vamos a empezar el tour. One of the biggest favelas in South America. Bueno, ahí pueden mirar el Cerro dos Hermanos.
就上到嚟呢個傳說中嘅耶穌像啦。咁其實咧對我嚟講咧係有少少似係即係好似去緊呢個山頂咁啊！即係個流程啦，同埋個感覺咧都好似上緊山頂。佢係要即係兜啊兜好多個圈，跟住先至可以到呢個耶穌像。但係真係幾宏偉幾靚。
One without glasses, so you have an option. Mom is gonna say, why you took pictures? Perfeito. I'll meet you at the meeting place, please. No delay, it's 10 o'clock.
其實係人山人海啊！而家係朝頭早9點啦，但係已經好多人，所以咧我就前幾日咪約咗個攝影師影相嘅，佢都有興趣咧揾一日係6點咧就上嚟影啊，即係搭6點嗰班車。咁我都覺得咧，可能真係要6、7點上嚟影咧，先可以影到冇人嘅情況。但係咧，大家睇下後邊嘅靚景啊，其實真係好靚。同埋咧，我覺得咧，佢呢度係解放大家可以隨便用手機嘅一個最舒服嘅地方，因為全部都係遊客。咁遊客 suppose 係唔會搶遊客嘅嘢嘅，咁所以咧，大家就好肆無忌憚咁，個個揸住個電話係咁影。我覺得呢一刻係最 relax 可以用電話嘅一刻。
你真係見得㗎？
咁佢呢個團呢，佢就會講到明幾多點集合啦。咁其實都夠時間嘅，咁但係即係你話買手信嗰啲咧就冇乜時間啦。咁我就求其 grab 咗條鎖匙扣，當係留個紀念。咁跟住下一站啦，就嚟到呢個貧民窟。
that borrows money to the industry and social projects. Here we also have offices of Petrobras and other offices. Right there we have
咁咧，而家我哋就嚟到一個 church 咁樣嘅地方啦。佢呢度嘅建築真係好靚，好宏偉。咁我亂咁執咗啲嘢，好趕啊！好趕啊！真係好癲！我而家一個朝頭早已經去咗4-5個景點，咁我都明有好多人會覺得咁樣好 rush 啦。但係其實對於我嚟講呢，我覺得都幾適合一啲，反而我覺得係適合一啲唔中意去景點嘅人。咁我就覺得係一個幾好嘅選擇，因為佢有呢個私人 van 呢，其實都好方便啦，同埋導遊都講解得好好，同埋譬如我呢啲自己一個人去嘅，咁導遊啊或者其他團友呢都可以幫你影相，同埋亦都會比較安全啦，一大班人行動，咁所以我覺得係一個幾好嘅選擇嚟嘅。咁如果大家有興趣都可以去 Airbnb 嘅 Experience 嗰度 book。好好笑啊，因為呢，佢每一個景點佢就會講幾多點集合嘅。咁我啱啱呢，我哋就有幾個人一齊喺 Souvenir Shop 咧，喺最後一個站啦。跟住個導遊話仲有3分鐘，跟住呢，我哋係好似玩呢個 shopping challenge 咁。我見到嘢就立，見到嘢就立，諗都唔諗。其實即係雖然係好長啦，但係我覺得講求效率嘅人嚟講呢，我覺得係幾適合。就嚟到呢個自助餐咁嘅形式嘅餐廳，咁好攰，其實已經唔係好想食嘢。咁我諗個導遊就知我哋每個人嘅 preference 有啲唔同啦，所以佢哋就決定行呢個自助餐嘅路線。咁我就咩嘢都夾咗啲啦。我仲以為呢條係春卷，但係入色入邊係甜嘅。因為好熱啊，我決定飲呢個可樂，但係唔知咩好似覺得係淡過平時嗰啲，唔知係咪溝水咧？Lunch 都開始謝皮啦，完成咗一朝早嘅行程，已經真係有啲攰。 咁咧，我哋而家就嚟到呢一個，我覺得嗰個建築設計都幾靚。咁我覺得參加呢個團嘅好處就係有啲地方我自己一個可能未必會有興趣嚟嘅。Should not rush at that time.
Vou com meu telefone tá dando uma carga.
Okay, I tried.
You can still do it back there.
Hey, we always say why you don't use it. I was like, so you have one too. I have one too, but I'm too lazy to use it because it's too. Okay, okay. It's so difficult to use it. Like this.
I'll do it for you. No, don't worry. I'll get it for you. No, worry. No, don't worry. Watch it. This is it.
Don't you think it's scary?
No.
But my storage will hate me.
This has a lot of storage too. Huh?
Yeah.
咁咧，我而家就上咗第一架嘅纜車啦。其實我覺得，如果唔係有呢一個 tour 啦，我都唔會係去呢一個景點，因為對我嚟講，其實有啲似喺呢個山頂咁樣啊。所以我覺得都有佢嘅好處嘅。同埋咧，啱啱呢一對咧，就喺我後邊呢一對就係、都係嚟自巴西嘅情侶啦。佢哋喺另外一個城市過嚟嘅，咁佢就好 nice， 因為個導遊就收咗工啦。咁佢就話可以，我可以跟住佢哋。嘅，咁我哋而家咧就喺巴西最出名嘅山啦 Sugarloaf 上邊，咁好多人都喺度影緊相。跟住啱啱我個團員咧都喺度笑鬼我啦，佢話咧今日個袋越嚟越脹啦，因為我見到嘢就買，見到嘢就買，跟住佢話唔俾我再買咯喎，真係好好笑。其實我覺得參加呢啲團，即係識下唔同國家嘅新朋友都幾好。咁同埋啱啱我都有同其中一個團員就喺度研究下究竟Insta 360係點樣剪片嘅咧等等，咁所以其實都所以其實 join 團都幾好玩嘅。Okay.
So like you can use as
Thank you。咁我咧喺度又買咗400幾蚊嘢啦。咁我買咗一件 T 恤啦，一條頸巾啦， 同埋買咗一隻杯啊，因為咧，我覺得佢呢間啲嘢真係幾靚喎，即係我覺得大家都可以嚟到 Sugarloaf 嗰度可以 shopping 一下。跟住佢哋啱啱都笑我，你又買啦，跟住但係佢哋話 approve 買啦，因為呢度嘅 quality 同埋個價錢係真係性價比 OK 咯。咁我竟然上咗嚟 Sugarloaf 嗰度購物。咁我而家咧就終於完咗今日嘅行程啦。咁而家呢對情侶就好 nice 啦。咁佢就係嚟咗，即係帶咗我上去玩啦。咁今日雖然係好攰，但係都好開心嘅。有個黑人嘅，咁佢就同我研究個 Insta360點樣玩啦。跟住然後有一個秘魯嘅男仔就好用心幫我影相啦，跟住有一對嚟自巴西其他城市嘅情侶，咁佢哋就好 nice，咁佢即係有之後再帶我周圍玩啦，跟住仲即係同我一齊搭 Uber 翻屋企，咁跟住我哋都有講話聽日有時間嘅話就再見啦。咁我覺得即係其實參加呢啲 tour 都可以認識到新朋友，都好開心嘅。好，我哋一齊睇下我今日買咗啲咩啦？噔噔算啦，呢啲錢俾佢呃啦。其實我 get 唔到點解要同一個假嘅 Sugarloaf 嘅影一張相啦嚇，因為佢只係一個佈景板嚟嘅啫。跟住係唔知點解會買咗呢個啦，好靚啊！哇，好靚啊！同大家介紹下我買咗咩手信啊！一塊車牌嘅物體啦，同埋一堆我覺得幾特別嘅，即係有啲簿仔啦，咁可以送俾朋友啦，同埋有一啲類似係一啲書籤嘅物體，同埋買咗啲唔同嘅 postcard 啦，咁係啦，有機會嘅話就送俾大家。跟住仲有好靚啊！佢呢個係應該就咁黐喺個牆上邊嘅，咁即係呢啲都係一啲 artwork 啦。咁我覺得好靚，即係黐喺屋企嘅話都會好靚。咁我就忍唔住買咗2個，係咪好靚先？跟住我想講咧，呢一間手信鋪我覺得啲 quality 幾好喎，即係。咁呢個都係一個好高 quality 嘅一個磁石成杯墊嘅物體啦。咁呢度係 real 嘅地下咧，係用呢個 curve 嘅，所以我就買咗佢啦。跟住就買咗個袋啦，買咗件T-shirt， 咁呢個嘅 shape 都幾靚㗎，即係佢係修身嘅 style， 幾靚。咁佢呢件 T-shirt 係幾多錢咧？睇下先。佢搣咗我個價錢啊！啊，唔係喺度喎，149，即係都係百零蚊港幣，係咪好靚先？跟住就買咗一條 scarf， 因為我覺得呢條 scarf 我幾中意佢嘅 texture 啦，同埋佢亦都唔係好貴，199，即係200幾蚊港幣。但係我覺得佢嘅 quality 真係好好咯，即係摸落去係好舒服嘅，同埋個設計都幾靚。咁所以咧，我就買咗佢。呢隻杯咧，我覺得都係好靚。哇！